Coming up on the News at Rider, comedian Mike Birbiglia in the BLC Theater, the men's basketball home game, and an appreciation night for all the basketball fans. Stay tuned for the News at Rider. This past Thursday, a candlelight vigil was held in front of the Moore Library steps. The Rider Community Scholars performed the ceremony before the Faces of Homelessness panel. The Faces of Homelessness panel gave a chance for students to hear what it is like to be homeless. Many of the individuals on the panel have gotten themselves out of poverty, and the discussion let them explain their unique fight. At 10 o'clock on Thursday, Mike Birbiglia came to Rider to make everyone laugh out loud. The Student Entertainment Council held this event in the BLC Theater. Our own Gina Grasso was there to get more information.
Mike Birbiglia joined Rider University for his secret public tour. Students crowded the BLC Theater in hopes to get a seat. The line to see this Comedy Central comedian wrapped through the halls of the BLC and into the Kavala room. Before the doors had opened, students exclaimed why they were so excited to see him perform.
I've seen this comedian on Comedy Central before, and I wanted to come and check him out. Maybe he's got some new material.
I love this guy.
I think he's funny.
He's so funny.
Unfortunately, we were not able to bring cameras into the show, but Rider's very own Christian Salvatore was able to sit down for an interview.
As a matter of fact, this is my secret public tour that I'm on for Comedy Central, and every show we have secret special guests, and this week is like the final week of the tour. We have the most secret special guest and the funniest secret special guest.
During the interview, Mike explained why he enjoys college audiences and his excitement to be at Rider.
Sometimes college audiences tend to be great because it's a big Comedy Central viewership in college. Yeah. And college kids can't really go to comedy clubs because they're over 21 or there's an age minimum. And so, yeah, it's really fun to be places like Rider University.
SEC put a lot of work in getting the show together. One of their members, Kara Schmutter, told us why she thinks these programs are beneficial to college universities.
I just think this is a great thing for the university because then it brings a lot of people out to one area, and it gets a lot of people to just come out and just have a lot of fun. Like, this is what college is all about, is coming to big events like this and taking a break from working and doing homework and just coming here and just having a good time. That's what college is all about.
Once the show had ended, Mike Birbiglia joined the students outside the theater to sign autographs. This has been Gina Grasso reporting for Channel 20 News at Rider.
SEC will be having more events like this throughout the year. A plankton ecology series occurred this past Friday. Jason Adolph, an assistant research scientist from the UMBI Center of Marine Biotechnology, came to talk to the science department. He spoke about how fish are getting caught in the crossfire of diseases that are becoming more prevalent in today's oceans. Superbad was shown this past Friday night in the BLC Theater. This weekly movie screening is presented by the Student Entertainment Council and is free and open to the public. At 9 o'clock, the pub was buzzing with anticipation for a night filled with bishops and rooks. The first annual chess tournament was held in the pub, and Brian Persons was there to get more.
The Rider University Chess Club was able to hold a pub night for anyone who would like to compete in a chess tournament. The point of the event is explained by Alex D'Amico.
It really is supposed to be the chess club's coming out party on this campus. It's been a big event for us to get known around the campus to people who may not have known that the chess club even existed before, and it's done a pretty good job, I would have to say.
The tournament was successful for these reasons.
First prize of a digital camera. We had 16 official participants in the tournament, but we've had a number of other guests, people from all different areas. We've had several Westminster students who have come, and it's actually been a little mini battle of the campuses that we've been running, and we've been keeping track of that. So that was pretty cool. Furthermore, we've had commuters, we've had people in the residence halls, we've had Greeks. It's really been great. We had free food and free non-alcoholic beverages, and it's really been a good party.
I also had the opportunity to ask Alex how the club is doing.
The chess club right now has roughly 30 to 35 members. I would say about 20 active members who come week in and week out. But that's a lot compared to the 5 to 10 members we had last year. We're really a growing club.
Stay tuned for more updates on how the chess club is progressing. There was a Bronc buffet this past Friday in Daly's Dining Hall. The Bronc Buffet was sponsored by SGA and Lasso. It was internationally themed and featured tables from different clubs on campus representing various parts of the world. Each table also featured different foods native to those countries. Students from the clubs had a chance to showcase the dances that you might find in their homelands. The first men's home basketball game was this Saturday at 3 p.m. I was there to cover the game and get some of the highlights.
This past Saturday, our Broncs played their first home game of the season against the University of Delaware. Family and friends, as well as Riders cheerleaders, zoo crew, dance team, and the Bronc himself were there to support our players in the zoo. Even JJ the Jumper, the mascot of the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference, was present for the home opener. JJ did a fine job getting the crowd excited and making fun for the little Broncs of Riders community. Both the Blue Hens and the Broncs looked great on the court. The teams performed well, showing their capabilities, talents, and magnificent teamwork. Delaware eventually hit a hard spot. They were down as many as 16 points, but were able to come back throughout the game. Their comeback left the fans of Broncs basketball anxious and a bit uneasy, for at this point, it was anyone's game. However, the Blue Hens' hard fight fell short of Jason Thompson's 23 points and 21 rebounds for the home team. With 17 minutes and 31 seconds left in the game, the Hens brought their score within 6 points of the Broncs. Rider came back with 7 consecutive points, half of which were scored on a three-pointer by senior forward Joel Green. The final score of Saturday's game was in Rider's favor, 76-71. Defeating Delaware for the 7th consecutive time since 1990. The Rider Broncs, now 1-1, will take on the Knights of Fairleigh Dickinson University Monday, November 19th at 7 p.m.
Stay tuned to the news at Rider for all your updates on the home basketball games. After the game, the Office of Campus Life held an event in the pub for fans. Gina Grasso was there to get more.
Immediately following the Rider versus Delaware basketball game, the players joined the Sixth Man for a night of celebration in the pub.
We started a few years ago to give out t-shirts called the Sixth Man for our students, because essentially you have 5 players on the court, but with a big crowd that's rowdy, you essentially have a sixth man in the stands to help lead the team to victory. So we started the shirts years ago.
The event was primarily set up to honor Rider's biggest fans.
Sure, Sixth Man is for the fans, really. It's during basketball season, but it's really for Rider fans throughout the year. We figured the opening home game for basketball would be a really good time to put this on. It's basically like the athletes getting the chance to thank everyone for coming out and supporting us.
Students were able to enjoy themselves, dancing to music, winning prizes, and hanging out with friends. The men's basketball team really appreciates having the Sixth Man on their team. This event served as a way for them to give back to their teammates.
The fans make all the difference in the world. When it's a packed house, we play so much better than when there's only a certain amount of people there. So they make it fun for us, and we just try to make it fun for them. And then we came over here afterwards and had a good time over here, so it was a good night.
The Broncs season may have only just begun, but with the help of their fans, they're planning on having an amazing season. This has been Gina Grasso reporting for Channel 20 News at Rider.
Rider wants all its students to help cheer on its team to get them to March Madness. So come out to Alumni Gym to see Jason Thompson lead the charge to the Final Four. The Starbucks Live Music Series is getting ready to close up shop with just a few more performers. Our own field reporter, Jess Sprung, was there to cover the event.
Once again, the SRC opened its doors to the Starbucks Music Series.
This holiday edition featured an unsigned independent band, Causeway. The weekly event gave students the opportunity to taste test Starbucks holiday flavors while they enjoyed the band's acoustic music. Students showed their positive reactions by dancing to the music and continuing to taste test the holiday flavors.
I'm really enjoying myself here at the music series, and the group is really good. I didn't really know much about Causeway before coming here, but listening to their music, they're a really good group, and I like them. They just sang a song off of the topic. I gave them a topic, they started singing to it and making music, so they're really good. I'm enjoying myself a lot.
Causeway writes their own music and also covers popular songs such as Gnarls Barkley's Crazy, while still maintaining their own unique sound. Despite admitting that the music business is difficult to be a part of, both members of the band love what they do and suggest that students who enjoy playing music follow their dreams.
I think if it's something that you really want to do and like like wake up in the morning and that's all you can think about, you should just really try to do it. Because you're going to be 41 days. This is what my mom told me. She's going to be 41 days and you're going to wake up and be like, why didn't I at least try it?
Definitely found them online. I actually got their MySpace. I got the little card, the little pen with their MySpace up there. I'm going to look for them online. They were a very good band.
Causeway's music can be heard on www.myspace.com/causeWaymusic.
Stay tuned for next week's Starbucks Live Music Series. This past Sunday night at the pub, the Protestant Campus Ministry held an open mic night. There was food, fun, and music for all who attended. This weekend in sports was an interesting one for our sports programs. On Thursday, the women's basketball team played the Hofstra Pride and won by a score of 67-54. On Friday, the wrestlers were up against another tough opponent, the number 2 in the country, Iowa State Cyclones. The team was shut out by the score of Iowa State 35, Rider nothing. The 4-day weather forecast looks like this. On Monday, rainy with a high of 41 and a low of 37. Tuesday looks like a little less showers with a high of 51 and a low of 44. Wednesday should be mostly cloudy with a high of 63 and a low of 50. And on Thursday, a few showers with a high of 60 and a low of 38. And now for a preview of the upcoming week's events. This Monday, inside Alumni Gym, the men's basketball team will take on the Fairleigh Dickinson Knights at 7 p.m. All students are welcome to come help the Broncs surpass their non-conference opponents. Tuesday is the last day to withdraw from any classes in your current semester schedule. Also, the last Senate meeting before the Thanksgiving break will be held. This has been the Weekend News Update. For the entire Rider University Network, I'm Steph Chartel, wishing you a safe and enjoyable Thanksgiving break.